we'll have a look at the game instead. Let's hope it's not always purple. Everything. I just put the link in chat for the playlist today, so you can have a look at what's coming over the week. I had to turn it down quite a bit because the introduction was so loud. The cinematic, that is. Right, so we can create character. Ooh, mustachio. Now let's stay clean. I've got a fancy hand. I have flashbacks to very early last epoch, but just without the purple. That seems like a cheap solution for something. Alright. 1 hour maximum. I forgot to put the timer on. As always on the discoveries, right? We want to limit our time. I think this comes with survival elements. So it's an isometric action role-playing game thing with survival mechanics. So that can go wrong quick. Nighttime's dangerous. No monkey bats. What? You can use WASD on the mouse. Okay. Oh, I'm aiming the punch with that button. Oh, okay. This might be better with the controller then. That's not a good start. Let's see. Sound and music. I'm gonna try to hit the mark here for things. Mouse movement. Ah, there you go. Movement and skill. I use the same button. Standing still is shift. That's good. That's good. So they knew what they were doing. Awesome. I'm going to switch these around. Oh, that's tiny. Can't really see that. So user interface slider would be super. Like, imagine you're on a television or a bigger screen. I'm on a 25-inch 1080p, and this is very small. Okay, so we have hello recruit.
Hey, you there, rookie. Have you passed your guild
Rookie.
academy test? Doesn't matter. This will be your trial. You must help our brothers and sisters behind the gate. They ask for support. Something big is going on there. We've prepared some basic weapons for you. They're in your storage chest on the left. Go there and take everything. Then move straight to the control panel. World coordinates are already entered there. After that, you can go through the gate. I wish you a safe passage.
Loot. So you can combine items and they give you the skills you have. Alright, interesting. Not yet deviate, but we'll come back. We haven't walked any gates yet. Yeah, that's for the controllers. Okay. A Gatewalker. Gatewalkers are purple everywhere. Camilla Carter. Yeah, so far we have only seen a few, right? This is the fourth game. Because I had to step out a lot because of real life shenanigans. Ixion was really good though. It still needs some work. Wandering Village seemed okay. Chains of Fury probably will not become good enough for me to be interested, but we'll see. So, there I am, Mikeas. Welcome back. A workshop. Aha! I can't do that unless I have a log. So, Fritz. What's kicking? Lots of crafting stations. Louise. What's with the cooking? Mushrooms with herbs. It would be nice that if I could see what's ready for crafting and what isn't. Stand and attack. But yeah, Ixion was promising for sure. Let's scan for a world. A tiny tier 1 world. With resources and threats. Okay. And now it's going to generate a map for us. So this is combining ARPG and survival elements. We'll have to see if that works. Or if it's too many things at once. So we walked a gate. Through a gate. Nutrition, hydration, sanity, time of day. The stone. So we have these tools. And they have a durability. And those are enemies. They are monkey bats. Okay. Whoa, okay. What? What's that thing flying around me? Did it say monkey bot or monkey bat? A young monkey bat. Yeah, durability is totally a thing. So lots of crafting. And that is the baseline for grinding and crafting instead of playing. But you know, if if it's balanced okay, it could be fine. You have a survival game with ARPG elements. But this is very controller. It plays very much like it's supposed to be played with a controller. I wish I could hold down the button to attack instead of clicking. That makes it feel weird. Okay, let's test the magic. And it mixes fantasy and science fiction elements. So that's another... how do I say that? It's friggin' hard to pull off mixing those. Mostly you end up disappointing both fan bases. Yeah. You know? Get this monkey off my back. Ooh, Catherine, what's going on? I'll eat from the pot so I won't dirty the plate. Thanks for the conversation. I guess. Damien? So at least the children would have easier lives. I'm reporting.
This is the backup we asked for? Whatever. I am Marcus Henrid. From now on, I am your commander. It looks like you have already fought some local creatures on your way here. Now let me tell you how to heal your wounds. In the area, you can find a lot of medicinal herbs and fibers to craft a restoration kit. After you make one and use it, report back to me, and I will find you something to do.
Hasty spot. I think that is what she was implying. That it was her stuff. So, we're collecting herbs, not herbs. A water source. Boom, boom. Yeah, this game does not strike me as something that I would want to play. I mean, the idea is not bad, but the execution is very far off from what I want to see. Whoops. And I mean very far off. Yeah, it's not called herbs in the UK. In America, though, it's herbs. I can just refer you guys to YouTube to watch a certain video to learn about how that works. Oh, dodge. Yeah, exactly. So this is the opposite of convincing me, sadly. I mean, the thing is, I probably shouldn't have expected ARPG level combat, but it's kind of too late now. Let's have some food and water. Which heals us a bit. Does it? Are we hurt? No, we're not hurt, but our shield is lower. Lots of elements here don't fit well together from my personal taste. It's the colors and the, I don't know. There's not really anything wrong with it. It's just no zooming. At least not with. Oh, you are. Oh, look at that. You can zoom in a bit. But in wobbly stages. This way, though, you can't see anything coming for you. It's odd, but I have an issue with this color choice. Everything being purple, and then this palette for the skills. It all looks very placeholdy. Which it might be. You know. So imagine this is a survival crafting game. We explore different locations, and there's also combat, which is obviously not on Diablo Path of Exile Grim Dawn level, but on a bit of a different scale. But even then I would think it's weird somehow. I can't put my finger on it. It just seems very simple.
So you successfully prepared.
I did. The panel for the door. Is that here? I don't know. Infiltrate the dungeon. Ooh. I think I don't like the style. The generic, the general look of it. And mixing fantasy and science fiction is, like I said, it's hard to pull off. The sounds are also flat. So, I mean, it's an indie title, right? So there's that. But then again, oh boy. Know what I mean? Oh, that's it as an actual projectile with an arc. Yeah, weird is maybe also describing it. No, they just vanish. Meat bots. Ooh, it's ancient. I see. Ancient means it has lots of health. Oh, I lost some health. Let's see, can we switch on the fly? No, can't switch weapons in combat. Oh, that's a healer. Okay. Yeah. It's running away from combat. Smart. Gives light. Did it heal completely? Yeah. Big nope. That feels off on so many levels. I can't play it. I mean, I knew it was kind of rubbing me the wrong way when I saw this. But I thought, well, let's take a look, right? I don't think this can be saved for me personally. It's super hard to pull that mix off, which they are trying here. It's not only that they are, I mean, it's the, you know, the models. Early last epoch looked similar, so that's not the issue. The color choice is weird. The whole trying to put technology and fantasy in one game is hard to pull off. Putting crafting and survival mechanics in an ARPG, or the other way around, putting an ARPG into the crafting game is also very hard to pull off. Last Epoch is super awesome. This is a classic 310. There's no gameplay here that is fun. The combat is clunky and bad. The crafting seems uninspired. It feels that's just super generic. Like, I don't know. You can check out the demo and play it because, you know, hey Mikhails, thanks for gifting us up to Steel Spawn. That's super appreciated. Yeah. Fixed it. This is just not for me. And I don't think it is very good in a very good state. The skills are determined by the weapons. I just don't see how this can be salvaged. It's just there's one thing I need to check. So you get through these gates, right? And if you're not playing the main mission, you get like generated levels, which could potentially be good. Oh, but it just looks very bad. Not much is going right in terms of gameplay feeling, but it could just be me looking for something else. But I try to be very patient and open-minded, and this is not it. Yeah. You need the 710. I wanted to see real quick if we can somehow skill the character or influence it. But durability on crafting tools and all the weapons, oh, I know where that goes. I know where that goes. It's just nowhere good. Normally. It's not canon, yeah. So, do we have... We have a progression tree. It starts here. And then we have a regular bow. No skill, no passive skill attached. Another regular bow with a skill category. A copper ring. Go back to it. I can't scroll here, so if you look at the pictures in the background, you might be able to see this is dual wielding. This is a two-handed axe, two-handed hammer, bow, crossbow, rings, scythes, shields, other shields, boots, armor, helmets, pistols. It's like someone played New World and wanted to make it an isometric game. Shield regeneration, passive skill, caretaker. So there are passive skills that give you a certain effect, like the caretaker regenerates shield, the fighter adds elemental damage, and then you scale that up. The I don't care passive reduces durability loss. Yeah, it's a special Tuesday. It's the very special Tuesday. Oh, those are amulets, not shields. Right. When hit by the enemy, it casts a weakening aura lasting for 10 seconds. All enemies within 6 meters range deals 50% less damage, can be triggered once every 50 seconds. Skill power 1440. So there's co-op as a baseline for this game. It's supposed to be a co-op game. And there seems to be taunting and aggression management, which is okay. You need to unlock lots of nodes. But I mean, I'm hard to convince when it comes to stuff like this, but yeah. So you get through those gates, you reach different types of worlds where you get different types of resources. Like here for the demo, you can get to a forest world, which is a tutorial expedition. It's tiny and tier 1. So you get tier 1 and 2 wood and tier 1 and 2 fiber and so on. Apparently later on you can have conditions like non-breathable atmosphere or toxic or something like that. There could be robots as a threat, and there are extra large worlds up to tier 8. The idea is really cool. The idea is really cool, but I do not see an ARPG here, and I do not see a good crafting survival game here, and that's the problem for me. I see a generic mix of stuff that you find in all those games, and it looks a lot like New World put on paper and then turned into this teleportation thingy. So it's not for me. It's just not for me. This could... I don't know, if they overhaul the user interface and make the combat feel chunky and replace half the sounds and... You know, if... Like I said, Last Epoch in early stages looked also very cringy and had quite some issues. But Last Epoch from the start had a very, very, very huge advantage compared to this. It was very straightforward. An ARPG that's about skills and loot. And it worked from the start, the skills and the loot. I remember playing a very early test version of Last Epoch, where you basically only had the arena, like a tutorial place and then the arena, or maybe only the arena, I can't remember. And the game was already fun back then just because of the skill system, which they changed a bit in the turn of a few years, but in the beginning, I could already see that that's something that interests me. And here, just to clarify the comparison and how I'm approaching this, right? Here, I do not see anything that's gripping my attention.